What is going on, everybody? We might be just give me a minute or so while we figure this out and make sure everything is going good. I just started streaming and we shut down. I was getting a little bit spicy with trying to do too much at once on this old computer, so we're just gonna leave it bare. We're not gonna do any intro music or no intro countdown. We're just gonna get straight to this. Um, what we're going to be doing on this video, we're going to be talking about Rachel Nichols' hypocritical comments on diversity. We're going to be talking about UFC 264, which is coming up this upcoming weekend. And we're going to be talking about a few other things that pertains to simping ain't easy. We got a lot of people getting taken advantage of out here. A lot of guys getting ran through the mud. A lot of guys getting ran through child support court, divorce court. A lot of guys doing drugs behind the drama they're dealing with behind their females and the drama they're bringing. And what we're doing with these streams is we're bringing light to these issues for men out here, so you know that you're not alone, and so you know that there is another option. You are not forced to deal with this misery. And one of the options is by just dumping that broad. And whoever it is, if you got a girl that's bringing hell to your life, it might be best for you to just separate from her and go your own way unless she can get some get right in her system. But the problem is, with a lot of the social media and all of this whole toxic femininity going on, feminine power, a lot of these chicks think that they're better than men. And when they think they're better than men, they don't want to act right. And so unless you can explain to your chick that you're better than her, like a wise man Patrice O'Neal once said, bitch, I'm better than you. Unless she understands that, she's not going to act right. So we'll talk about that. That's a message we're going to continue to push, but we got a couple of interesting things to talk about that are pretty big topics as right now. We'll talk about UFC 264, of course, this being an MMA channel. And who doesn't like MMA? Even casual MMA fans like MMA. They might not like the grappling, but they like the MMA, and this is going to be a huge card. UFC 264, so we're of course going to talk about that. Let me make sure I'm still live even on YouTube because we were having some technical difficulties. Okay, we got a viewer going right. Okay, so we're live. What's going on, man? As you come in, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It will be greatly appreciated. This is very impromptu of a live stream. I haven't been live in forever. I'm dropping videos very sporadically, so people probably don't even know I'm live right now. They didn't know I was going live. I didn't give anybody warning. I didn't tell the Discord. I didn't tell my next door neighbor. I didn't tell anybody. So it's going to take people time to get in here because they had no idea I was going live. On top of that, we're shadow banned, so who knows who's getting notifications. But so a lot of people will probably watch this on the playback. And if you are, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. So hopefully more people will get notified in the future when we do go live. So first we're going to talk about Rachel Nichols going off on diversity. And I find this interesting because us as men, we deal with this every single day. We deal with losing positions and jobs and money simply because we're men and they need to hire more women. It's called a diversity quota. Now, if you're a white man, you can actually get a little bit worse because they feel like they already have enough of you. So, like, I'll tell you, where I work, we have a diversity quota, and we have incompetent leadership just so they can fill those quotas. So we have a black supervisor, an Asian supervisor, we've got a Mexican supervisor, we've got a gay supervisor, and we've got a female supervisor, and that way they can cover all branches of diversity, but it doesn't have anything to do with their qualifications. There's people that are a lot more competent or qualified for those positions. Some of the decisions these people make, you literally sit back and go, what the fuck are they thinking? But because it's a labor job, and I don't even want to say where I work, but I'll just say I work for the public. And for the public, you know, there's a lot of white collar positions, and so if you still need to get your shit worked on, you still have to have, you know, for the city, you still have landscapers, you still have people that come in and do maintenance, you have people that paint for the city, you have people that do janitorial work for the city. So you still, even though you have a lot more white collar people that are in the upper management, they still have trade positions. And these people went to college and got degrees. So they don't understand the ins and outs of custodial or janitorial or painting or landscaping. And so they have to leave that to other people. They hire supervisors. Well, they need to fill these diversity quotas. So let's say you have a black female supervisor. You just checked off 2 boxes of diversity, and that's more important these days than competence. I've seen supervisors that get away with murder simply because they check off 2 boxes. My brother had a black female supervisor, and she was able to get away with harassment. I mean, all type of slander, defamation, and it was impossible to get her reprimanded at all because she's checking off 2 diversity quota boxes. And so this is all relevant because Rachel Nichols is commenting on the ESPN's diversity quota when it comes to having black female representation. And Rachel Nichols was secretly recorded, which we'll play the tape. She was secretly recorded being upset that their diversity quota at ESPN was, she felt like, why she's losing opportunities, which is very well possibly the case. But Rachel Nichols was not upset at the fact that all of her success was also, not all of it, but most. A lot of Rachel Nichols' success came from those same diversity quotas. There are countless qualified men who could do exactly what Rachel Nichols does that athletes might even respect more as fellow athletes. And you know, sometimes these athletes and reporters have to go into the locker room, male locker rooms. I remember that was a big deal in the beginning. You know, they're like, you guys are letting these female sideline reporters get these jobs just because they're females, but this kind of needs to be a male's job because we're in here changing, showering after the game. These reporters have to come in the locker room. So you can't have male reporters going in female locker rooms and getting the post-game stories and celebrations while they're all in there changing, titties out and everything. No, that's something you have a female reporter do. So when you have the NBA finals and it's all males, well, then the females can't go in the locker room. And so, but they allowed it because of female diversity. Rachel Nichols got a lot of opportunities that she wouldn't have got if it was not for these diversity quotas. ESPN, she called it ESPN's crappy diversity record. Well, their crappy diversity record is exactly how Rachel Nichols got what she got. And she's complaining about it because now it's the exact same diversity quota that she may be losing her position because yes, she was a woman, but now you have a black woman. This black woman can do your job and she checks off 2 boxes, and so she's going to take your job. And on top of that, Rachel Nichols is getting older, and I'm sure she wants to believe she got her job off of nothing but her hard work. But when it comes to women, not only is it diversity quotas that fucking get them a lot of their positions in these day and ages, but yeah, their looks, their attractiveness has a lot to do with it too. And we're going to play into that in the end. There are so many squares and simps out here that allow these chicks to just get positions that they, even if they're not the most qualified candidate, they're eye candy in the office. The females do it too. I know female supervisors that I've worked with that have said either I'm their eye candy, or same thing with my brother. Hey, oh yeah, that's our eye candy, and they hire this person because I'll use personal experience. So I work for janitorial. That's where I started my business. I've got a janitorial business. People do not respect janitors. They look at you as floor cleaners and toilet cleaners. They don't realize how lucrative of an opportunity it can be and how kind of easy it can be. The work, it's laid back, stress free. It's pretty fucking awesome. And if you start your own business, you can really make some serious money. But with that being said, where we work, where I work for the city in janitorial, they don't respect that. So they think they can just hire anybody as eye candy. Hey, we'll just hire somebody attractive to come and do this shit. Well, men do that the same thing. And especially if you have a diversity quota, if I have to hire a woman for tax breaks or for whatever purpose, people are normally going to hire an attractive woman. An attractive woman is going to get a lot more benefits than any other honestly person on the planet. That pretty privilege, pretty female privilege, that's what's got this whole, a lot of these women's, whole perceptions messed up, because they're allowed to monetize their youth and beauty at an early age, and they don't even realize how much it helps them. Even if you're a professional woman like Rachel Nichols, if you are attractive, you're going to get a lot more doors opened up for you. You know what I'm saying? And so, and the thing about being attractive and getting those doors opened up for you is, as an attractive woman who uses her youth and beauty to get by, whether it's financially, whether it's by simps, or even if it's to climb the career ladder, because you want to be an independent woman and you want to show that you can be just as smart, even though you are an attractive woman. And whether you like it or not, some doors are going to be opened up for you that were not opened up for other people. You are not going to have to work as hard as an ugly chick or as a man who had was working for the exact same opportunity. Attractive women are going to have it easier. Now, these same attractive women, they it's a double standard, because they want all the benefits of being an attractive woman. You know the benefits of being an attractive woman. You get shit handed to you. You get to skip the lines. You have all sorts of options and gifts given to you and doors opened for you. But the thing about using your beauty and having to rely on your beauty and just the fact you're pretty privileged, the thing about that is, once you start to age, those doors start to close. And I'm also going to pull up some Rachel Nichols before pictures, and we're going to pull up some Rachel Nichols now pictures. And this is another reality that makes these women start to get more angry. They turn into evil witches the older they get, miserable witches and racist, miserable, double standard toting witches. Like Rachel Nichols she's transforming right before our eyes, because she did work hard, but her attractiveness also played into why she got to be on so many, in front of so many cameras, got so many opportunities, especially in the media. You get to be in front of, on so many panels, on so many shows, because in show business, being attractive also pays. Of course they want. So now Rachel Nichols might not want to admit it. She might think this lady's just getting this job because she's black and it's a diversity thing. But she's also a little bit younger than you, a little bit less crow's feet, and that's the sad reality. As women get older, and that it really hurts them. It ticks them. I was at the bar the other week and I called this girl a 7. Oh my God, you guys should have seen the reaction. Because a lot of people would have called her a 10 and gassed her up. And I am was not simping, bro. And I had to learn to change my approach. I've been going out to these bars and I've been talking to the most attractive chicks in the place. Now that I'm on my shit, now that I done lost some weight and fucking figured out what I consider the game as far as female nature and male nature, and knowing this information, I'm just extremely confident, listening to the legends, the Patrice O'Neals and the Tom Likises and the fucking Kevin Samuels of the worlds and the Fresh and Fits, and just going through the whole Black Phillip show and all of Tom Likas 101. Like, there's a lot of information out here, guys, that you guys, we all need as men, and it's going to make you a better man. These are people that have been through it. A lot of us grow up in homes with single mothers because men are forced out of homes. Men are made to be the pay pigs of society, whether it's through the prison pipeline or through child support or through alimony. We're getting fucking drained, men. We are getting drained left and right through simping, through worshiping women. Just, you are working hard, and half the time it's for somebody else. We need to learn how to work hard for ourselves, become the best version of ourselves, and that is when everything else will fall in order. Until then, you're going to be miserable. You're going to deal with a chick that thinks she's better than you because you haven't figured out the truth that you really are the most valuable asset to a family. I mean, we can take it spiritual. Your woman could not get, if you're religious, you are her chain to God, because unless you're leading, she's going to lead you. You cannot let a woman lead you. She's going to lead you straight to hell. That's exactly where you're going to go. But I'm not going to go down that route because, you know, it's a little controversial, and we got plenty of things to talk about already on this show. But I'm telling you, man, we have to understand our value, understand what we bring to the table, and we have to get out of any miserable situation that's going to prevent you from becoming the best version of yourself. Whether it's you're settling for some miserable chick that thinks she's better than you, and so she's always got you, it's never good enough no matter what you do, and it makes you stressed out, or whether it's some chick that's using your kids against you in child support court, or whether it's some chick that's just nagging you on a daily basis and some shit that you know is not a big deal, preventing you from actually focusing on the real world, making you want to get away. No, it's time to sever that chain. And if you got to move out on your own, man, I'm telling you, peace is out there, quiet's out there, freedom's out there, prosperity is out there. You're not forced to be the pay pig for anybody. You don't have to be the pay pig for no baby mama, nothing, man. You got to get yourself right. We're gonna preach that, but let's get back on this Rachel Nichols topic, because that we got there from Rachel Nichols because Rachel Nichols was the recipient of a lot of this privilege, the female diversity quota. I mean, you could argue that's why Rachel Nichols is Rachel Nichols, because she's got a lot of opportunities that could have went to men that were just as qualified. But ESPN has a diversity quota. It's almost, and within diversity, it's not just female. But the thing is, another thing about Rachel Nichols is she grew up. She's an independent woman. She's a career woman. She's a woman that bought into the whole female are just as good, are just as, or are superior to men, because that's really reality what it is. Feminists believe females are superior to men. When you find a feminist, you're generally going to find a woman that hates men. I can bring home the bacon and fry it up too. I can go out and make my own money. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, you don't realize a lot of that money comes because you are attractive, and because men want to procreate with you biologically. They have an urge to smash. And so you can go through all your classes and go through class, and you can go through your business and get all your promotions and think it's because you're just as strong as a man. And no, my boss didn't want to smash me, even though he gave me the wink. No, my boss doesn't want to smash. That's not why he gave me this promotion. You can think that your whole life. But once you're about 30, 35 years old and you start losing opportunities to younger chicks, that shit's going to start to sting. This diversity thing, it could have to do with Rachel Nichols not being a black woman, but she's also, you'll see, a lot older than this chick. And with age, you lose beauty and you lose opportunities, especially when your career is to be on camera. So I want to play this video. If you haven't seen it yet, it's Rachel Nichols. And then we might talk about this, or we might move on to the next topic. I think we've talked enough about this. But I mean, we could go on. It's just double standards, diversity quotas. It's all fucking disgusting to me. The double standards between men and women. Like, especially these independent career women, they want all the benefits of being a woman and all the benefits of being a man, but they don't want any of the accountability of being a man, or any of the responsibilities of being a man to protect and provide. When a woman wants to provide, she wants to provide for herself. She's not looking for a man that she has to provide for. When we provide, we're looking to provide for an entire family. We're not looking to provide for ourselves. Oh, I can pay my own bills. No, we're looking to fucking pay everybody's bills. Everybody we care about, if we can't afford to do it. We're not in it for ourselves. And we're also looking to protect, risk our lives. When it comes to anything that you need strength for, leadership, we face a lot more rejection, and forces us to develop mentally, more logically, to accept more reality, have more accountability. We're different, and therefore we have different roles. And these independent career women do not want to conform to a woman's role. And so they use things like attractiveness and diversity to step over people's heads and say, I'm just as important as you. We're the same. And they don't realize that's not attractive to men. Because independent men, strong men, want dependent women. We don't want no independent ass woman that wants to compete with us all day. No. Independent women get dependent men. And women are attracted to dependent men. So independent women die alone. Rachel Nichols is going to be one of those women, career women, that wonders why she can't find a good man. She makes all this money and has a career. And all she can seem to find are dependent beta males. Because a real man is not interested in some chick that wants to debate and have her own independence. And like, no, I want a woman that's going to help. So I digress because we could talk about this all day. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you're in here and you're watching. We're going to give our UFC 264 predictions coming up shortly. That's coming up this weekend. ESPN, let's check this out. A privately recorded conversation between Rachel Nichols. Here we go. Oh, let me unmute it first. All right.
Because guess what that would clear the way for? For Maria to do the hosting for us. Yeah. So, I have declined. I don't know what their next move is, but they are feeling pressure because of all of that. And, I'm trying to figure out, like, how to just, my thing is that I wish Maria Taylor all the success in the world. She covers football, she covers basketball. If you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy one-time record on diversity, which by the way I myself know personally from the female side of it, go for it. Just find it somewhere else. You're not gonna find it with me.
Classic Rachel.
You're crabby. Look, she almost sounded like she was in denial. Like she wants it to be about diversity. Yeah, she's getting the job because of diversity. It's not because I'm getting older and less attractive. It's because she's black and I'm white. It's not because she's young and hot and black and a woman. It's not because of that. It's almost as if Rachel Nichols... Wait, let me make sure I'm unmuted. Yeah, I am. It's almost as if Rachel Nichols was like, yeah, don't take my job just because she's black. No, they're taking your job because you're getting fucking old, sweetie. You got hired partially because, yeah, you can talk sports, but also for your looks. You're starting to lose your looks. You're about to start losing opportunities. I'm sorry, Miss Independent. This is where it starts to get harder for you independent women. When you start getting older and you can't... People just really aren't interested in super used women. You know what I'm saying? Used up women. Men, yes. The more experience a man has, the better. The more skills a man has, the better. A woman, it's not the same. Men age like fine wine. Women age like milk. And what's her name? Rachel Nichols is starting to curdle. Rachel Nichols is starting to curdle. That's what's going on. Look, let's pull up some before and after, or some Rachel Nichols old photo. She's 47 years old. I seen a picture. She did not look good. I want to see if we can get some good ones before and after. Let's see. All right. I see. Watch. I'm gonna show you one. She's starting to look bad. But I mean, if you just look at some of these, like when she was younger, look at that. She was actually really fucking smoking hot. Now she's starting to kind of turn into, you know what I'm saying? Milfish, granny-ish. There's one where she's looking bad. And don't forget, she's got makeup on. Rachel Nichols, Maria Taylor. Watch. This is makeup and everything. Like, makeup works on camera, but when you get home, you've been to work all day, your man comes home, you take your makeup off, he's going somewhere else, sweetie. Alright, let me find this one. Ooh, look at this picture, guys. Oh no, this is a bad one. You see her over here on the right of the screen? Ooh, that is not the same Rachel Nichols. That's not the Rachel Nichols you want on prime time. It's not. It's a, you might not have lost that job just because you were white, sweetie. They still got a diversity quota. They could have had y'all bitches up there tag teaming and double dutching them NBA finals. The first two females to ever do the finals together. They didn't want no old hag up there. That's why she's lost the gig. But you hear how she said that crappy diversity quota? It's crappy now, huh? Now that you're 47 years old and losing opportunities to the black chick, it's a crappy diversity quota. But you probably took a number of men's jobs. She could have even took a black man's job. Oh, she definitely would have sniped a white man's job, no questions asked. White men's jobs are not safe. When it comes to diversity, oh, ain't no diversity for white men. We got enough of those. They said, we need women, we need Asians, we need LGBs, we need Ts, we need Qs, we need motherfucking Mexicans, we need Latinos, we need it all, dog. We need some of everything. So if you apply and you check that box, you're going to automatically get looked at above somebody that doesn't. So, yes, it could be because diversity, but it could also be because, a lot of women, a lot of their privilege comes when they're still young and youth. They can monetize their youth and beauty. And the older you get, that youth escapes you, the beauty starts to escape. I mean, you gotta see her over here. This is not the same Rachel Nichols. Let's get her before and after. Keep that chick in mind. Come on. Now, even this one, she's a little older. She got hella makeup, you can tell. But don't she look like a fucking wicked witch right here? Yes, she does. Alright, guys, that's Rachel Nichols. You tell me, you think she lost it because of diversity? It's very possible. That happens a lot. And honestly, it makes for very incompetent workforces. I'm going to tell you from personal experience. I know people that were in positions of power, that had position to change people's lives, hire, fire, help, not help, and their incompetence, it was insane. I've seen people create hostile work environments because of their incompetence, and they have their job because of diversity quotas. I've dealt with it. Incompetent supervisors. I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with incompetent supervisors, and there's a good chance. There's a good chance that they got that job from some sort of diversity quota. Now, my YouTube says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. So I hope you guys are not experiencing buffering right now. I hope the video is actually decent. Let me know in the chat if you can. If not, I'm still just going to keep talking because this is an important message and hopefully it'll look better on the replay or something. Alright, guys, we started off with Rachel Nichols. We're going to get into UFC 264 now. We're going to get into UFC 264. I'm just going to go over my predictions real quick for the main card. UFC 264, we've got Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, main event. It's the trilogy. Man, I went back and forth on this one. I really feel like Dustin Poirier should win. I mean, but Conor McGregor was winning the first fight. It was just about the leg kicks. All Conor's got to do is check those leg kicks, and it's going to be a tough fight for Poirier. And I know he can do it, but at the same time, Poirier is just more seasoned, more hungry, a better fighter, more battle tested, more tough, more heart, better cardio, more well rounded. Like, I don't see why, like, Poirier should fucking win. But it's like, the inner MMA fan in me is dying for a Conor McGregor win. Like, come on. You gotta revive this shit, man. Revive the game. But at the same time, Poirier versus Oliveira, this would be sick. I'm fine with that. I feel like Poirier should win, but McGregor's going to win. Someone said it's been clear. That's fucking super dope. I respect all workers who clock in every day. Hey, man, and I'm telling you, a lot of people don't. Somebody will get a 2-year degree and they'll walk around like they're above you. The fact that I've started my business, like I work for the city in janitorial, and I'll tell you this, I make more than a lot of the people I work with that are white collar. They are so disrespectful in the way they carry their nose up, and they've got student loan debt, and it's like, y'all know I don't have any debt. I don't need this job because I started my own business. I can hire people to do this shit. We can get contracts. You guys are going to be working for somebody, paying off student loan debt, and if you say anything wrong, they can fucking take your job and discredit you. You're going to be somebody's slave with that degree, and you're looking down on us over here, and we're way more free, living life, loving life, enjoying ourselves, getting to say what we want. Like, but a no cap, white collar people look down on blue collar people. I never understood it until I got around these people. Like, intellectually, physically, I mean, I'm better. Like, no, I don't want to say that into my own horn, but just because I don't have a 4-year degree doesn't mean I couldn't get one. I'm very educated and intelligent and persistent when I need to be. It didn't make sense for me to put myself that much debt. It wasn't logical. So what I'm saying is a lot of these people look down on us as if we're all like fucking stupid. And some of these people, especially some of these women that have degrees, couldn't think their way out of a box of fucking rocks. So, like, seriously. There's chicks with triple master's degrees that are fucking idiots. I was dealing with one. Like, we have a job to do. You're everybody's boss and you're trying to find people's love language when I'm showing you insubordination, pure insubordination, incompetence, disrespect. This person needs fired. And you want to heal them with love? No, this guy's a problem. He's got to go. We need to get a better employee that's thankful for this opportunity and realizes he has a good fucking job. What are you talking about? Why are you giving him 15 chances? Are you fucking dumb? You got 3 master's degrees and you're giving this guy positive reinforcement. I mean, negative reinforcement. You're not punishing him. You're not giving him positive encouragement when he's doing good. When this guy does bad, you're giving him rewards. And you got a triple master's. Like, there's some fucking idiots with degrees, bro, that should not be in leadership. And they are, because the diversity quotas, they're females and they're colored. And so we're just going to let them fucking sit up here and be everybody's boss. To where I can be the guy that's working the hardest. And just because I don't come up and ask you how your day was and how was your kids this weekend, just because I don't ask you how your weekend was, what do you got planned for the summer, you would rather fire the guy that works hard and keep the person around that's not doing their job just because they're more personable. We got a fucking job to do. I'm not here to fucking rub your ego, sweetie. I'm here to do my job and get promotions in my lane. I'm not here to stroke your ego, sweetheart, because you got some beta male at home because you want to be an independent career woman. So you need a dependent man that's going to sit at home with the fucking kids all day while you come and dominate at work, bitch. Not me. I'm telling you, I've been dealing with it, and it's real. If you got a supervisor, man, that's incompetent, trust me, I relate to it. If you got a chick at home that thinks she's better than you, I used to relate to it till I motherfucking changed that whole tone. Until I've stressed the fact, hey, you're extremely lucky to be with me. I know that the world has told you that you're a fucking queen and a goddess, and they told you that your shit don't stink, but it stinks really bad. And as a matter of fact, I bring a whole lot to the table that you might miss if I left. So you might want to start shutting up while I'm talking or getting the fuck to walking. And I love my girl a lot more now because she respects me a lot more for fucking putting my foot down. I posted my girl for the first time in like 9 years because she's finally respecting me, doing what I'm asking, just respecting me in the ultimate way. If I ask for it, she's gonna do it. She's gonna check herself, and whenever I tell her she's doing wrong, she's gonna hear me, and she values me being here. She's dependent, and that's what a strong man wants: is someone that needs them. We don't want a fucking independent chick that's I can do what I want. No, go. That shit was driving me crazy. So we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk. We got more videos to show, but let's get into these UFC 264 predictions. Okay, we got Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor in the main event. We're gonna start it there. God damn it! I feel like such a casual idiot picking McGregor, but I'm picking Conor McGregor, man. I really feel like he should lose this fight, and then he's probably still gonna fight Nate Diaz. But I need a McGregor win. Could you? God, it's hard. Fuck. I just want to watch the fight, dog. Someone said, "Lil Pump, what's going on, big dog?" All right, I'm going McGregor, man. I'm going McGregor. He looked amazing in the first fight, all the way up until he wasn't checking the leg kick. I'm just hoping he's just been checking leg kicks all camp, and he just looks as sharp as he did. He beat McGregor. He beat Poirier on the feet. He beat him on the feet. All he's got to do is check the leg kicks, and Conor McGregor can 100% win this fight again. He can knock Poirier out. Um, he can probably win a decision if he wins the first 3 rounds. I got Conor. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we're rocking, man. I'm taking McGregor on this one. Co-main event, we got Wonderboy versus Gilbert Burns. This is a really good fight, and it's going to be a tough match for. It's going to be a tough match for Gilbert Burns, but he can definitely get it done. He's been impressive, especially with the win he had over Tyron Woodley, and we know Tyron Woodley has a win over Wonderboy, but that's not how MMA math works. Just because Gilbert Burns beat Woodley and Woodley beat Wonderboy does not mean Burns is going to beat Wonderboy. Wonderboy is a puzzle. He's a tricky matchup, a tricky style matchup for anybody, and especially somebody that's going to try to strike with him. And that's really what Gilbert Burns is going to have to do. Of course, Gilbert Burns is going to be better when it comes to the jiu-jitsu and the grappling. And if it goes to the floor, that's what Gilbert Burns will have the advantage. But Wonderboy is not just going to let him take him down. He's going to be avoiding him, very avoidant. It could lead to a boring fight. A lot of Wonderboy's fights are boring because he's fucking defensive. He's very defensive, like Floyd Mayweather, and defensive fighters can be boring. So unless Wonderboy starts coming out with the fucking guitar and hitting people over the head with it and doing swanton bombs off the top rope, some of his fights are just going to be boring. So, with that being said, it's very effective. And I mean, it's got nothing to do with it, but Wonderboy could be one fight away from a title fight. Burns, not so much. Usman and Wonderboy have not scrapped yet. Wonderboy is always a fresh matchup, big name. He's always one fight away from a title fight, especially if he beats a former top contender or title contender such as Gilbert Burns. So Wonderboy's actually got a little bit more to fight for here, a little reason to be a little more hungry. Gilbert Burns wins this fight. He's just a top contender gatekeeper. He's probably not getting another title fight because he's already fought for the title and lost. So, with that being said, if Wonderboy wins, he actually could fight Usman next, and I could see that happening. And it's also a very tough matchup for Gilbert Burns. So I'm taking Wonderboy in this fight. Doreen Ho, Gilbert Burns, he's my dog. He's a hell of a fighter, a little bit more experienced, but I'm taking Stephen Wonderboy Thompson as the tough karate matchup. And he looked like a beast in his last fight, as my boy said in the chat. Lil Pump said I got Wonderboy by head kick KO. Okay, I see. One head kick KO, that would be pretty nice. If he gets a head kick KO, he's definitely gonna be getting the title shot, 100%. Next, we got Greg Hardy. Ooh, we're talking about masculine Mondays and motherfucking these lion ass females. And we got Greg Hardy on the docket. Greg Hardy versus Ty Tweevasa. Yo, when I first was the 3 years, when I even first started this channel, man, like just even a year ago, I'm such a different person. I'm unapologetically not Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm unapologetically not a simp. I unapologetically don't just believe fucking women, all women. That's one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever heard. Believe all women? What in the fuck type of stupidity? How does that even get legs? What? How about innocent until proven guilty, you fucks? Are you fucking crazy? You can kiss my ass and then you French kiss that motherfucker, because I like when my motherfucking ass gets licked. It feels pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing inside that motherfucker, but you can French kiss my motherfucking ass. We ain't believing all shit. Innocent until proven fucking guilty. And especially if there ain't no charge, if there ain't no motherfucking evidence. What? You what? No, y'all gonna get me going crazy in this motherfucker with no evidence? Ooh, y'all gonna get me going crazy, man. I'm starting to feel it rising, man. Believe all women. Have you guys not seen one episode of Maury? You are not the father. Woo. We have, what about Emmett fucking Till? Y'all, I could blow a gasket on this topic. Believe all women. We need a fucking Martin Luther King speech against that bullshit. I had a dream that we would question these hoes and we would not take them at their word because we was beta male simp manginas. And we would look for the evidence and we would want to know when, why, how, where, what was the bitch wearing? You say it doesn't matter. I say it does. If a bitch shows up at my house butt booty motherfucking naked twerking, it's a different story than if she shows up in her motherfucking Sunday's best. I had a motherfucking dream that in America we were innocent until proven guilty. Isn't that what the saying, believe all women goes against innocent until proven guilty? How about Emmett fucking Till, who was dragged by a truck and fucking just destroyed inhumanely, by a chick who admitted she lied? How about all the men who have been falsely accused and falsely imprisoned and proven innocent and fucking drugged through child support and what? Like, what? How the fuck can we believe all women? No, it's not. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. And the only reason that shit is allowed is because you motherfucking dear mama Tupac listening fucking simp ass emotional homo thugs, man. I ain't holding back. What the hell? Even as a crack fiend, you need to forgive your mother for turning you away from your father, because I'm telling you right now, you did not get your dad's side of the motherfucking story. These chicks are willing to destroy families because they get bored. You were good enough in the beginning, but then they find one thing, and they use that as an excuse to be miserable fucking hags. And if you do anything, they can take your babies and use them against you. They can leave with half your shit and go be hoes with your alimony money. Go live hot girl summers. Motherfucking get BBLs while you fucking work hard. Men, you gotta walk away from the plantation. You do not need to be no simp, no pay pig, no Captain Save a Hoe. You need to be Captain Save your motherfucking self. Become your own superhero, your own rock. They talk about these independent women. You need to be an independent man. And then let a woman come into your castle, your domain. And once she does that, the minute she gets to forgetting why she fucking was attracted to you in the first place, you can say, well, then go. The minute she starts nagging, why'd you fucking put your socks right there? Why'd you kick your shoes off? I almost tripped over your shoe. The minute you start losing your peace and you're quiet over little shit, it's gonna drive you crazy, and then you still gotta go figure out how to conquer the world, make a living, support a whole family, while she fucking sits on TikTok, Snapchat, or phone games all day, figuring out reasons to be miserable because she's fucking bored because you're trying to provide a stable life, so she's bored, and that's her being bored is a problem. You got a roof over your head, that's a first world problem. They can use that, and then not to mention that, if they get animated and violent, they're never held accountable. You can go to prison or jail, get a domestic charge for simply defending yourself if you block her wrist too hard. If there's a mark on her wrist from you blocking, bitch, quit swinging at me. Ah! Oh, there's fingerprints on her wrist. You're going to jail. You can lose your freedom. You can lose your right to vote. You can lose your motherfucking right to get a good job because you get a felony. You can lose your half of your shit for 18 years. You can have your babies ripped from your custody ripped from you to where you really want to kill this bitch. One of the videos I'm going to show you, man, somebody hit that level. And he went to stab his baby mama because she was using his kid as a weapon. And then they'll tell their kid, you didn't give a fuck. Oh, his baby daddies ain't shit. Your dad didn't care about you. When the dad was tried everything in his power to get custody, child support, it drained his system. It drained him. He couldn't fight in court. He couldn't pay the lawyers anymore. And you're still gonna lie to the kid and make the dad look bad. Does this sound like something we should believe all of? That shit sounds like pure fucking evil. Half that shit I just named sounded like pure evil. Go back to Adam and Eve. Go back to Jezebel, Samson and Delilah. All these stories in the Bible where these women were the roots of evilness and fucking misery. And y'all think that shit just changed? If you cannot get a woman to respect you, a godly woman, I would call a woman that's respectable, that's going to respect her man and value her man. That is a godly woman. A woman that puts her man first, that is a real woman. Any of these independent career women, motherfucking abortion, LGBTQ women, miserable women that think they don't need a man, that is evil. That's evil. That's taken away from your peace, your ability to protect, provide, and lead. And it goes all the way back, man. So you can either separate yourself from evil. If you got an independent career woman that doesn't respect you, that's evil. I was to separate yourself from that, or find a chick that's gonna respect you. You'd be better off by yourself than with a miserable chick that's gonna drive you fucking crazy to the point to where you lose half your shit, or you do something that can get you locked up. Or I know somebody that recently did a bunch of pills because their wife left them. They thought they had a good woman and their wife did some scandalous shit and left them. This person did a whole bunch of drugs, overdosed. This is the shit that's happening out here. People are overdosing. People are going to prison. People are doing the most because they can't figure out why their women is driving them fucking crazy. And what I'm here to say is it's not you. You're not the problem. Unless you're some fucking super rich Giga Chad billionaire, you're never going to get a chick to act right that has this independent mindset. Now, we went on that tangent because we're talking about Greg Hardy. We're talking about our UFC predictions, but Greg Hardy came up and he's been at the topic of some domestic violation issues, and he's had all the Captain Saber hosts come out immediately and chastise him as some evil man for fucking putting his hands on a woman without everyone knowing the full details, even though he wasn't charged and he was acquitted, whatever. It doesn't matter. He was guilty until proven innocent. He wasn't innocent until proven guilty. We had everybody just out here hashtag believe in all women. So My thing is, I'm fucking benefit of the doubt. Or how about hashtag benefit of the doubt for men? That's what it really should be. Because you guys know a bunch of men. I know a bunch of men. Do you guys know a bunch of all these fucking evil men out here? Do you guys know? I don't know them. All the guys I know are pretty fucking cool. They play video games. They might fucking smoke a little bit of weed. They actually like kids and pets. But most of them are dealing with crazy bitches that are driving them crazy. But I don't know a bunch of evil guys out here that are just out here fucking the scum of the earth, beating bitches, fucking out here just misogynistic pigs. No, all the guys I know are genuinely pretty cool fucking dudes. Drink a beer, play a video game, go to work, take care of their family. They're okay with living a boring life. They're not gonna blow their family up because their fucking life gets boring. So, all right, bro. I'll see you in a little bit. We got a couple more fights to talk about, and then we are going to. I'm gonna react to some videos. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way in or on your way out. With that being said, Greg Hardy versus Ty Tweevasa. This is an interesting fight. I feel like Ty Tweevasa should win. Should win this fight. That's who I'm going with. I'm picking Ty Tweevasa to win this fight. He's more experienced. He's fought against higher level competition. He's beat higher level competition, and really that's what it comes down to. Greg Hardy is a star. He's a big name. He's dangerous. He's very powerful. He's working with the American top team, and he's actually got what it takes to pull off the upset. If Greg Hardy pulled off this upset, I would not be surprised because he's so dangerous and they're heavyweights and anything can happen, especially as athletic as Greg Hardy. But Ty Tweevasa just has the experience. As I said, he's got the skill, strength of schedule. So I got to go with Ty Tweevasa. Irene Aldana versus Yana Kunitskaya. I really don't care about this chick fight. It's a filler fight. Luckily, it's on a card with all of these fights that I want to see, so I'm going to be watching it. But I really don't care about this fight. One of them could fight Amanda Nunes soon, lose to Amanda Nunes soon. Who fucking cares? This is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Amanda Nunes retired, this shit would be more interesting because it's like they're fighting to see who loses to Amanda Nunes. I think Yana Kunitskaya is going to lose. I think Irene Aldana is going to win this fight. I think she's better on the feet. She's got better hands. She's more dangerous. And who did she beat recently? She lost to Holly Holm, but she finished Caitlin Vieira, which was very impressive. I mean, she lost to Raquel Pennington, but Raquel Pennington's a lot better than her record. This girl's getting a lot of finishes here. She's fought to a split with Caitlin Chukagian. I mean, I like Irene Aldana. I think she's underrated. She did lose to Holly Holm, but I mean, Holly Holm is kind of like Wonder Boy in the sense of it's a puzzle you have to figure out. And I think Yana Kunitskaya would lose to Holly Holm as well. Irene Aldana had a better performance against Caitlin Vieira. She actually was able to finish her. So I'm going to go with Irene Aldana. I think she's going to win. I don't know if she's going to get a finish. It's a possibility. She's dangerous. But I'm going with Irene Aldana to beat Yana Kunitskaya. I wouldn't be surprised if Yana pulled it off, though. Would be on a 3-fight winning streak. And Yana could be looking to fight Amanda Nunes next if she wins. But I'm picking Irene Aldana. All right, we got my boy, Sugar motherfucking Sean versus Chris Moon. You guys know who I'm picking in this fight. No, I'm just playing. I'm picking my boy Sean motherfucking Malley. Louis Smoker, he was going to smoke Smoker. And now he's about to fucking smoke Chris. I mean, Chris is like us. It's almost weird because he's like an O'Malley wannabe. This nigga's got super pink ass hair with the chest tattoo. It's like, damn, bro, you get to fight your fucking idol here. Sean O'Malley's only like, 24 years old. He's already an idol out here. That's dope. I mean, he's a superstar. I ain't mad at him, but no, this Chris Mutenhoe guy, know nothing about him. He's got some finishes though. He's dangerous. He's a dangerous fighter. He's getting the opportunity of a lifetime. But he's going against the Sugar Show, and Sugar Sean is in great shape. He said he feels like he's just as dangerous as ever. So I'm taking Sean O'Malley. This should be a fucking walk-off KO. I mean, walk-off. It should be a walk-off. Probably second round. That's what he's predicting, so I'm going to rock with him. Sean O'Malley, let's go with the fucking KO. All right, guys. That's my predictions. You can see him on the side. We got McGregor, Wonder Boy, Ty Tweevasa, Aldana, and O'Malley. Those are my picks. Now we've just got a couple videos we're going to watch and react to, and it's just going to kind of bring home the point of double standards, chicks monetizing their youth and beauty. Simpin ain't easy. Simpin is just going to be the death of you because these chicks will take advantage of it. No matter how much money you give them, how many cars you buy them, that's going to make you weaker in their eyes unless they respect you. Unless they respect you. If a chick has your respect and she knows you didn't have to buy her that shit and you wouldn't have bought her that shit, and you have to use that stuff as a reward for good behavior. You use gifts as a reward for good behavior. You don't just simp on chicks who are not, that's negative reinforcement, who are the bad behavior. If your chick's not respecting you, if she's not acting right, if she's fucking bringing you chaos and misery and complaining all the time, you should not be buying her anything. If there's anything that is making you upset, why would you reward that? You can't punish bad behavior, so all you can do is reward good behavior. The only way you can really punish bad behavior is by being willing to kick your chick out. And then if you have a marriage and kids, that becomes a lot harder. So then all you can do is reward good behavior. And if there's no good behavior, then she's going to go get her reward somewhere else. So it's really, you're fucked in either way if you have a marriage or kids. So what you have to do is, before you have a marriage and kids, why the fuck would you be simping? Excuse my language. It makes no sense. You're going to buy a chick a car so she can drive it and smash Chad and Tyrone, or drive it to the hood where Pookie and Ray Ray are and get the fucking rim stolen off of it while she's in there getting her black back blown out. She comes out, her car's on bricks, she has to call you. Babe, I'm in the hood. Can you call a tow truck? Someone took all of my tires. What were you doing? I was over here buying some weed. But babe, we've got weed at the house. But it's not this kind of weed. No, she was getting her back blown out in the hood. She got a DUI over there because she drove over there drunk because she knew she was cheating on a good man just so she can get her back blown out. She drove over there drunk. Now your shit, she got a DUI and you got to pay for her DUI and her bad decisions. Come on, man. This I know a guy that really happened to. His girl got a DUI. He used his credit and all type of shit. Got her a nice ass car, and she got a DUI, leaving the guy's house she was cheating on him with. And she just fucked this guy over. He cooked for her, cleaned for her. She had a kid out that wasn't his. He took care of. He helped her get her kid back, and she fucking got a DUI going to cheat on him. 100% true story. Like, go ahead, buy a chicken, new car, all you want. Be a good guy. Cook for her, clean for her, take care of her kid. You think that's gonna do? No, that's gonna get you fucking cheated on. You better get your fucking respect. Get out of here. That's the type of shit that'll have people ready to kill themselves or do drugs. When you do all of that for a chick and she fucking cheats on you, still, this is a good dude. 6'4" white guy that grows weed. Like, this dude's got his own career. He's at home all the time. He cooks. He cleans. He's got the weed. I don't know him, like, personally in real life, but I know him extended. Like, I know him. He lives in another state. We're really good friends, but he lives in a whole other state. Like, I know him, but he lives in another state. And this shit happened. It's real life, man. Fucking, this dude is all, like I said, you guys are generally good people. My friend, a fucking awesome dude. He's great. But you know what that chick would tell people probably? Oh, well, he just, they're going to find a reason to blame him. And I know the ins and outs. I know this guy was way too good to her. He let her talk to other dudes, like on games, and send them pictures back and forth. I'm like, bro, hell no, couldn't be me. My chick's not sending nobody no pictures back and forth. You send me titty shots, I send you dick pics just because, oh yeah, but they live 1,000 miles away. You're going to let your chick trade pics with other dudes? Some of you guys go for that. And they tell you, oh, you're insecure, you're jealous. No. You're my chick. Send that motherfucker to me. What are you talking about? You're at home all day because I'm providing. and you're entertaining yourself by getting other male attention. So you can't be surprised whenever your fucking chick gets a DUI in a new car you bought her while she's going to cheat on you because you tolerated all that bullshit and you rewarded her for bad behavior. That's not how it works, buddy. All right, now let's pull up some of these videos that I got for y'all to check out. All right, here's one.
She said no to my marriage proposal.
Yep, I'm a sucker.
Open them.
That's my car. That's my car.
Yep.
Look at her rims, though. Look at her rims. It's my car.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all see that? It says, even after she said no to my marriage proposal. Yep, I'm a sucker. And that's because this is a dude that probably done been starved for pussy his whole life because he's been a simp or a square, a good guy, and chicks were not attracted to him. He probably was in the band, you know what I'm saying? Used to wear glasses, play Yu-Gi-Oh, all that shit. Probably real good off into computers. This motherfucker probably smart as hell, good-ass computer programming job, good qualities as far as he loyal dude. He's probably great with kids, and she still turned down his proposal. And he still bought her this car. If a chick turns down your proposal, bro, you need to cut her off so fast because that's all a chick. Bro, a proposal for a chick is a life insurance policy. That says I get half of your shit. Anytime I want, I can break up with you and get cash and prizes. Marriage is a terrible deal for men, and she still said no to you? Oh, she don't like you, dog. Ain't no amount of good shit you do. You just bought her a new car. New rims. She ain't even married to you. You don't think she's gonna drive that motherfucker to wherever the next NBA All-Star weekend is? You don't think she's gonna whip that thing to All-Star weekend and let Chatter Tyrone smash in the back seat? When she tells you she's just going to hang out with her girls for girls' night, she needs a break, life's been getting stressful, she doesn't know what she wants anymore, she needs some time to think. She's going to a hot girl summer weekend, you dumbass nigga. Bro, come on. This happens on a daily basis. Good guys get taken advantage of because they believe all women. She says, I mean, I do want to get married, just not right now. Fuck out of here. This is a good dude. I can see what's because ain't no dude that knows female nature and understands how men get taken advantage of on a daily basis. No one is going to let themselves get taken advantage of like that. It's hard out here for men these days. What are our privileges what is this men power? What, because we actually go to the gym? We're stronger? Yeah, you can get strong too. Go to the fucking gym. Lift weights every fucking day. That's why we have roles, because we say, hey, we're going to go do all the physical stuff if you help. That way we both don't have to do all the physical shit, and we both don't have to know we're going to help each other. I mean, so this guy bought her a car after she said no to a marriage proposal. That is simping in the highest order. Unless you are some trust fund baby that just got billions to blow and you already got enough for retirement, this should never even cross your mind. You're not going to be able to buy a woman's heart. You ain't going to be able to do nothing but buy her way to Tyrone, Chad, and Gigapookie, and Ray Ray. That's the only place she's going. Big Dick Rodney. You are not. She's not driving that over to you. You're just buying her a parting gift. I hope he kept that in his name. We got a couple other videos. Here's another guy. Simping ain't easy.
My family thinks that Nicole is using me.
Prove everybody wrong.
They can talk all they want, but at the end of the day, if I want to put all my eggs in that one basket, that's what I'm gonna do.
If I want to put all my eggs in that one basket, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's why it's pimps up, hoes down, alphas up, betas down, and really pimps and hoes don't respect simps because these men are doing this willingly for a piece of peace leaf, a piece of vagina that done been used and abused. And these chicks, this guy sent all this money to a chick who was in prison. That's what he said, putting all his eggs in one basket. He was sending all this. This girl went to prison. Who knows what she did? She was probably got caught up in a drug sting. She was with the big dogs. You know, she was with the bad guys whenever she was young and hot and tight. She wanted to be with the bad boys because she didn't have any accountability. So she wanted to be with the bad boys. And then she had to actually go do a little bit of time because she probably got wrapped up in some sort of fucking drug sting or fraud, some shit because she was with the bad boys. So while she's locked up, the bad boys are like, they ain't pen pals. And that's where the good guy comes in. These women that are locked up, they find good guys to start sending them money, pen pals and shit. The guys that they really are not attracted to, but the guys that can't get girls, so they say, oh, if I get a girl from prison and I help her out, then she'll know I'm a good guy. She'll see how good I am, and she'll get out and love me forever because I saved her. I'll Captain Save a prison hoe. And what y'all don't realize and what they fail to realize and what simps don't realize is women do not respect Captain Saber hoes. They do not respect men that do not hold them accountable for their actions. And if you are willing to, this bitch was in prison. You are rewarding a criminal. You're making her want to get out and do more crime, nigga. You are rewarding a criminal. She does not deserve any rewards right now. You don't know what she did to get in there, what she did to get out of there. There's a whole lot of past and trauma, but she's a criminal, and you're just dumping money on her books in hopes that it's going to get you some respect. And that's the same thing. If somebody does something bad and you give them a gift, they're going to keep doing bad shit. You can't just keep rewarding people for bad behavior. And so this guy thinks he can just give this girl in prison a bunch of money. When she gets out, she's going to be with him. But what he don't realize is she probably had 14 other pen pals that were all giving her money on her books and all type of stuff. She got all this makeup fresh out the pen. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I want this stuff in my hands. Oh.
What's on?
Oh my god, my makeup is on your face.
That's all right.
This is prison makeup.
Woo! Damn,
This is crazy.
it's real.
It's real.
Come here.
When I walked out of the prison and I saw Deontay waiting for me, it was the best feeling ever.
This is my heart right here.
Before I got out, Deontay planned on having sex right away. I told him not to rush it, so I don't know why he's acting like so surprised. We're not even.
You've been locked up for 4 years. You talking about not rushing some sex. That should be the first thing on your mind. I've been putting money on your books. We ain't been talking about nothing but sex. I can't wait till you get out so I can tear that up. That's what I'm going to sleep dreaming about. I'm waking up thinking about. And if you were attracted to him, then she would have been thinking about it too. But this is the thing. Here's the truth. You know why she's not wanting to give it up to him? Because that's the good guy with all the money. That's the simp dude. She wants to give it up to she's been writing another prisoner that got locked up with her. My sister's locked up right now for like some murder type shit. I think she might get off, but the dude, she was with a guy who they ended up getting into some shit. She's locked up on some pretty serious charges, and hopefully she gets out sooner, but who knows? But she's still trying to talk to this motherfucker in there. Like, no, good goddamn well, She's supposed to be separating herself from him, blaming him for the shit, saying her mind was fucked up. If she wants any type of freedom back, if she does not want to lose her life, if she does not want 30 years in prison, she needs to distance herself from this guy. And she's still in there trying to fucking get messages back and forth to him. What? So this chick, out of prison, you're the good guy, sending all the money. Little skinny Tyrone. No, there's somebody else out there that's been sending her dick pics. He's chiseled up to the core, and she promised him that pussy first. She said, when I get out, I'm not sleeping with nobody but you. You get this pussy first. She's already given that thing away. She's got it planned, wrapped up, gift wrapped for somebody else. You were just a pay pig. And that's why y'all shouldn't be no pay pig, man. He gonna watch. And he's gonna reward her behavior. This is bad behavior. This dude has been celibate for 1.5 years. She's been locked up for 4 years. And she don't want to smash. Make that make sense. That's because she's not attracted to you. If she was attracted to you, she would have been smashing you in the back seat 2 blocks down the road. Pull over. Pull that dick out and been riding you like a pony before you could get on the highway. No. You have been giving her all the commissary goods and the money, and you're the ride home. You're about to give her a ride home so fucking Ray can pick her up and smash her insides to her esophagus. I'm talking about the nigga with the muscles and the gang tattoos and the good eyes and the good hair and the motherfucking. He's about to tear it down. And you're gonna call her, hey babe, do you need a ride? Come on, can I have some tonight, please? It's been 4 years. How can you even go that long? Her shit is gonna be swollen. And it ain't. Don't do it, man. You need to have respect. Don't be simping. Don't be tricking. Because it is not worth it. If she's attracted to you, she's going to smash you either way. You don't got to pay for it. And then you got all these women out here on music and radio telling them how to use him for his money. Go on food dates with him. Women are attracted to bad boys, not good guys. I'm going to let one of them tell you theirself. I'm going to let one of them tell you. Let's see.
Nice guys are bad boys.
Bad boys.
Why?
They're more fun.
Is this guy a bad boy?
He's bad in bed.
Guys, it's real. Women are... Look, this is how it works, man. I can bring up the wheel, but women are attracted to bad boys. Let me pull up at least some video to have in the background. Women are attracted
nice guys
to
are
bad
boys.
boys. We just played the lady getting out of prison. And why do you think she was in prison? Because in her early days, she was messing with a bad boy. This girl, look, she's a younger chick. This is a chick that's younger. She's not at the wall yet. 28 to 30 years old. When women are... Okay, I lost my virginity when I was 16 and my girl was 14. And she was considered conservative. Like, my girl waiting until she was 14 years old to lose her virginity, she was late in our circle. I was 16, I was late. She was 14, she was late. Her friends were fucking at 13 and 12. She was late at 14. So from the ages of 14, and that's late. That was late in my day. That was before all this thotty twerking. I got no idea when these kids are fucking these days. But in my day, a woman was late if she lost her virginity at 14. So from 14 until they hit the wall at like 26, they want the bad boys. The bad boys that they can't control. They ain't even thinking about stability. They don't want stability. Women are not attracted to stability. Women know they need stability, but they feel like they can always get it because they've got all these options. So they wait until they're 30 years old and the looks start to fade. and their insides are smashed inside to their esophagus. Them things are just meat curtains just hanging down like bat wings. Motherfucking 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, 2 kids, 1 baby daddy. They're attracted to the bad boys, but then they want a good guy to come for cleanup duty. And so this chick is young. She's still being honest. What's more attractive? Bad boys? I like bad boys. Woo! Spring break! Whole face! Yeah! Fucking glizzy gladiators, fucking dicks here, dicks smacking them in every fucking orifice. New guy every single night, having challenges with all their homegirls. Who can fucking smack themselves with the most dicks in one night? Who can fucking put 1 dick behind their ear when they put 1 dick on their shoulder? And who can Snapchat it to their dad and delete it the fastest? These bitches are going crazy. Who can fucking fit more dicks in their mouth in one night? Like, they're setting these type of challenges when they're young. They're looking for that BBC. They're on the hunt for that BBC. They'll take an attractive dude, but once they find a BBC, homie, them abs ain't cutting it no more. They were going to cheat on you on that hunt for that mythical BBC. And then once they're about 30, 32, that's when they want you to buy cars for them and houses for them and rings for them. That's if they are smart. They're like, oh shit, I need to start thinking about stability. I don't want to die alone. Let me latch on to a simp. Don't be that simp they latch on to. You missed the glizzy gladiator. You missed the freak side of your woman. The one that you want, the chick that want a dick in everywhere all the time. Just get drunk and fucked up and just go crazy. The freak side of her. That went to all the Chads, Tyrones, Pookies, Ray Rays, BBCs back in Spanish Town. You're the good guy that gets to buy her cars. After she done been smashed, ran through, passed around, dumped, used, abused, trauma, baggage. Now you get to come buy her cars and rings. Now you get to come in and save her. No, what? No, that's a bad deal. And she's not gonna respect you. And she's gonna tell you, don't talk to my son like that. You can't tell my daughter. I'm paying for Chad's leftovers, or fucking Tyrone's, AWOL spray. He didn't want to stay around, but you wanted that alpha seed. I gotta pay for that. You wanted to fuck Mike Perry on the beach. You wanted to have Mike Perry's baby. Now you want a good guy. Now you're 35 years old with Mike Perry's baby. And every time I'm at a family function, I gotta worry about Mike Perry showing up ready to whoop my fucking ass because I'm with his baby daddy, with baby mama. You got a fucking baby by an by a UFC fighter with everything to lose? He might just get drunk and want to beat the fuck out of me. I got to deal with your crazy bad boy ex because you used to be into bad boys. Now you realize you need a good guy that can provide and protect. Hell no. I don't want no used goods. I don't want no one else's baby. I don't want no chick that's got a fucking attitude because she couldn't lock down the ultimate BBC and keep him loyal. I don't want your attitude. I don't want your trauma. I want you to get the fuck out of my house after we're done smashing, unless you can respect me. Unless you appreciate what I bring to the table. Unless you value, unless you feel like you're dependent, unless you do what I ask you to do and you're the ultimate helper. If you want to be the ultimate helper, you can stay here. If you want to respect me, yes sir, no sir, that I would appreciate that. Because I bring a lot to the table and honestly, I'd be fine by myself. So do you respect that? I mean, because I'm a pretty good dude. And to be honest, this hasn't been a fair deal for a long time. And that's the case for a lot of men. You guys aren't getting a fair deal. You either need to demand a fair deal, or you need to go on your separate way and let her see who's better off alone and start building yourself into the best version of yourself until you can demand that respect. Women are young women like bad boys all the way up until they need a good guy. But even then, when you are the good guy, they're not sexually attracted to you. They want an attractive man that can smash, but then they still want someone to provide. But then that guy's not loyal. They're all looking for something that don't exist. And so if you settle with a chick, she's going to be miserable with you because she thinks you're not good enough because her mind is twisted. Unless you can fix her mind, you got to get her mind right. If you can get her mind right, she'll respect you. But if not, you're better off dumping her. Facts. You got a couple more videos to watch. Let's see. Chick gets too comfortable. This is a good one.
Hi, Dan. I just moved in next door. I'm a supermodel.
I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
Yeah. That bitch got so big it's almost unreal, but parody or not, the facts are the same. Women don't just, once they get comfortable and they feel like they got you and they feel like they're trapped because they think they deserve better, then they start blowing up like a Pillsbury biscuit can or a blow up or a hot air balloon. They start gaining weight, and what are you going to do? Leave them so they can use your kids against you? Leave them so they can take half your shit through alimony, divorce court, child support court? When I got with you, this is what you looked like. You still cared. You were watching what you ate. Now I give you a baby and you use it as an excuse to turn into a motherfucking Jabba the Hutt? What about the baby? What about the gym? What about celery sticks, you fat bitch? Excuse my language. What about no McDoubles? You only need fucking 2. You don't need 14. What about not drinking chocolate shakes every night and eating brownies? What the hell? Someone said, how old are you? I'm 30, big dog. I think we got 1 or 2 more videos, man. I'm telling you, you're not the only one. And this is the reason they're not accountable. This goes to Rachel Nichols.
Show yourself in work clothes.
And what's underneath challenge?
I had to cut the music because I'm sure they're going to copyright my shit for that song. But look, so these chicks, okay, I want to be a sideline reporter just like the men. I want to be in the military just like the men. I want to be work in the oil fields just like the men. That's what they say. But deep down, they know when shit gets tough, they're ready to fucking take these clothes off and hop on OnlyFans or suck a couple dicks. Why the fuck would you... Look, think about it. Like, this puts us in jeopardy. This puts our military, our safety, our country's security in jeopardy. When you have people on the front line who are like, damn, it's hot out here. I could be selling ass pictures right now. I fucking quit. Oh shit, he just got shot. What the fuck am I doing out here? I could be selling feet pictures. Letting some simp worship my ass and my pussy. I could be doing nothing, sitting in air conditioning. Why am I out on this battlefield? I quit. We're gonna have bitches quitting mid-battlefield because they know they can just OnlyFans, drop their clothes and OnlyFans. But since we need diversity, please don't go, please don't go. Rachel Nichols, diversity quota. Yeah, you've got no reason to have this job. There are plenty of men that are willing to provide and protect from you. All you have to do is act right. All you got to do is respect the man, and he will pay for everything. No, I want to go talk on the microphone. I want to go be in the military. I don't want to be respectful. I don't want to be a good woman. I don't want to be submissive. I would rather go fend for myself and fight for my own. I'd rather When an intruder comes in, I would rather fight him. I would rather do all of that than respect a fucking man. I mean, why? Why is it so hard to respect men? Why? We're good dudes. We work hard. You guys like bad boys. We're trying to be good. You guys are the ones that like the fucking bad boys. What a contradiction. You talk about believe all women, but you guys like bad boys. I believe that you pick wrong. That's what I fucking believe. I believe all women pick wrong. That's what I fucking believe, all women. I believe all women need help picking their mate because they don't know what the hell they want. They say they want a good, secure guy, but they're attracted to bad boys. You don't know what you want. That's what I believe. We got a couple more things. What's going on? I'm him, 247 in the building. All right, guys, we got a couple more videos, I think, before we get out of here. And if you're just getting in, make sure you watch. This was a good show, man. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, share the video, go back, rewatch it, because this was a good one, man. This is a longie but goodie, and I think the connection wasn't too bad. I downloaded the videos, so since I downloaded them, I don't have to play them on stream. This might work. This might work. All right, this girl's only 22, and she's had 4 Brazilian butt lifts. Okay, guys, this is going to be a great one.
Okay, on surgery. I've had 3. I'm 22 and I've spent 100K on surgery. I've had 3 BBLs. Oh, I spent a lot of money. Could probably own a house. Today we're gonna go meet up with my sister and I'm gonna tell her I'm getting another BBL and she's probably gonna be so we'll see how that goes. So, I have something to tell you. Okay. Should I be nervous?
Now, I just gotta say, if you look at this bitch, she looks like one of them old troll dolls. You know, the ones that had the hair that stood straight up and they were all like plastic? She looks like an old troll doll. And she has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on her look. Now, look at her sister. Her sister's more attractive than her and she hasn't spent $1. Does she have fucking as big a titties or as big of an ass? No, but I don't give a damn. That natural look to me is so much more attractive than someone that looks like a troll doll. Because you know what else she looks like? A housewife. That's what this chick looks like. The natural one, she looks like somebody that would respect a man. We're not out here just looking for something to smash. We can smash multiple chicks and not feel a type of way and not ruin a relationship. And on a slow Tuesday, yeah, we might go smash one of these fucking BBL bitches. When you talk about a woman that we're going to value and protect and provide for and respect, it's going to be this natural chick who's at home respecting you. It's not going to be this troll-looking 4 BBL, big tit, big ass looking doll. I'm not into that shit. I want this now. Look at her, man. I want this natural looking chick right fucking here, compared to her troll face ass sister.
How are you? Okay. Should I be nervous? Maybe a little bit. People might think that it takes me like a long time to get ready in the morning, but I'm actually really quick. I was 19 or 20 when I got my first surgery and I got a Brazilian butt lift. They basically take the extra fat you have and they just inject it in your head. My first surgery, I did have complications. My butt was so big and I didn't really want.
Her first surgery, she's had 4 surgeries because in her first surgery, her butt was too big. Didn't want it that big, so she started having complications, and she started having complications. Probably couldn't shit right. So, just by wanting to look better for no reason, because you think all men are after our looks, just by being hooked on looking better, you're putting your health at risk. Multiple surgeries, causing potential scarring, putting yourself probably in debt because you could have bought a house for this money. You're putting all of this into your look, and you don't even realize you can be the most attractive woman on the planet. And if you have a shitty attitude, you're going to get dumped. You're going to get pumped and dumped. You need to be putting all that hundreds of thousands of dollars into how to be a respectful wife. If you want to find that man, you need to spend half that money on it. If you've got some sort of deformity and you need to fix it on your looks, sure. If you're really going after that super high value dude, looks are important too. But the most important thing you can bring to the table is cooperation, submission, respect. If you respect your man, value your man, cooperate with your man, and submit to your man, you're not going to have to worry about losing your man or dying alone. This chick, on the other hand, hundreds of thousands of dollars into her looks. And no matter what, Father Time is standing over her fucking head with the Donkey Kong ready to pound her on the head because your looks fade with age. So you're spending all this money on your look and it's going to fade anyway when you get older. When you're 35, you're not going to look as good, no matter how much surgery you have. When you're 45, you're not going to look as good, no matter how many surgery you have. You're getting older, you're going to look worse. But you know what doesn't fade? Respect, submission, cooperation. Those don't fade. If you respect your man for and cooperate with him for 20 years, he's going to reward you for that. But if all you think you have to bring to the table is a BBL and your looks, you're going to get dumped. And you're going to be wondering, damn, where'd all the good men go? Why doesn't anybody, all I can get is guys that want to smash. And guys I'm not attracted to, good guys. Where'd all the bad boys go? Because you chicks want bad boys. She's putting all this money into her ass and titties so she can get bad boys to want to smash. It's not for the good guys. The good guys would have took her as she was. The good guys are starving for pussy out here because all the women want bad boys. And we're all raised to be good guys. So all of us good guys are sitting around like, damn, where are all the women at? They're all getting smashed by all the bad boys. They're willing to invest money, hundreds of thousands of dollars into their body just so they can go smash bad boys. Because they know when they turn 28 years old, 30 years old, you'll still be there. You'll still be there begging for them. They can have Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray's juices just dripping off of their BBLs. And you're going to be waiting to suck that shit up and just thankful that she finally let you after her 17 BBLs and 842 bad boys that have smashed and 2 kids and stretch marks, and that's when she knows you'll still be there. You're going to be like, oh, she finally let me in. I knew by being a good guy and going and taking her to and from the airport and picking her up when she was in prison and putting money on her books. I knew it was going to pay off eventually. After she done been ran through, credit shot, in debt, someone else's kids, then she'll finally settle for you. And she's only going to let you have sex once every week. She's not attracted to you. Married or missionary. She's going to nag and complain you because she's not happy because she didn't get to keep one of the guys she was really attracted to. You're going to be dealing with her traumas and misery and her baggage while she got BBLs and smashed in Hawaii and got to travel and all this shit with these bad boys. You're going to pick up the leftovers. No, men. Don't settle for that. And unless she's going to bring the ultimate cooperation, submission, respect, kick her out. You don't deserve to go through that shit. I mean, they made the choice. She had her options early on. She could have got with a good guy while she was 22 years old on her first BBL. She could have chose to settle with the fucking ultimate simp then. One of you simps that believe all women. She could have got with you then. But no, she wanted to smash all of us bad boys who ain't buying into that bullshit and who are going to the gym and have options and doing what we got to do to make money so we can smash all these bitches getting these BBLs while you guys are waiting to pick up our leftovers. Because we're pumping and dumping. Because we see past, we're not going to be taken advantage of. We demand respect, submission, cooperation, help, a helpmate, If you want to be in the kingdom, in the castle, you're going to be helping the king. It's not going to be no equal queen. No, this isn't a queendom. This is a kingdom. And the king runs shit. If you want to go to another land and not be a part of this kingdom, by all means, bro. This kingdom's going to be running with or without you. And that's how you got to rock, man, because if not, you're going to let one of these thoughts that have been used and ran through and abused and traumatized ruin your life.
On like such a big butt. My results kept getting worse as like the months would go on. That's not really supposed to happen. Since the first BBL, I've had 2 more BBLs to basically fix what happened in the first one. There's like still a few things that I want different, and that's why I'm going for 1 more. Besides the Brazilian butt lift, I've had some facial stuff done, like fillers. I did fillers to my body before too. I've done cool sculpting for like abs and stuff.
Damn, she looks like she got some injections in her pussy lips and made them fatter, didn't she?
Yeah, I've basically done it all. I'm gonna get my boobs done this month as well. Over the years, I've probably spent...
I'm not playing this whole fucking video, y'all, but you get the point. This chick right here, spending all of this money on her looks, not realizing looks fade with age. That's like putting a whole bunch of money into a car that you know is already got the check engine light on, instead of just buying a new car. You know, it's like that's not gonna. It doesn't matter. It's still going to go bad eventually. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing she can do to stay beautiful forever. So that's why women have to learn that their value does not come from their beauty. That is a part of it, but it's just a small part of it. It's like the paint on a car. I still need the car to drive. I don't just want a car with some fucking awesome paint job, some candy painted lemon. That's what this chick is, and a lot of these chicks are. They're candy painted lemons. They do all this shit to make their paint job stand out, and on the inside they're trash. Their fucking check engine oil light is on. Their motor is leaking motor oil. You know what I'm saying? It's overheating. The coolant is drained all the way out of the system. I mean, the car is fucked. It's got no shocks, no struts. It's just got candy paint for no fucking reason. That's what these chicks are, that put all this money into their looks and they don't really know what men want, what men value. Candy painted lemons. And yeah, that's the okay, guys. So that's the stream for the day. This was a long stream. I hope it was a valuable stream. I hope some of you guys just heard one thing. I don't care if one person got inspired, man. I've already put my cousin on this information, and I feel better because he was a person struggling with females, and now he understands that it's not worth, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Pump and dump, smash and dash, and become the best version of yourself. I'm telling you, if I can just get to one of you guys, that's all that matters. That's why I'm talking about this shit. You're not alone. A lot of us men are out here dealing with chicks that think they're better than us, and we have to tell them, we have to remind them, actually, your looks fade. That can't be all you bring to the table. You're a candy painted lemon. I bring all type of shit to the table. I'm the motherfucking big dog. Y'all age like fucking milk. We age like fine wine. So either respect me or you can motherfucking exit. How about that? And with that being said, it is what it is. Demand your respect, men. It's good talking to y'all. Hopefully I'll be talking to y'all again soon, between working and working and working and working and YouTube sucking dick and shadow banning. I'm not on here that often.